Hey everyone, ever get your brain tied in a knot trying to remember the difference between concave and convex mirrors? Yeah, you are not alone. But what if I told you there's a super simple secret to getting it right every single time? Let's dive into the physics of mirrors and make it all click.
Now, before we even touch the science, let's talk about something else. Mindset. Trying to master a tough subject can feel like a real battle, can't it? This quote, it just nails that feeling. That amazing moment of victory when you finally crack a code that everyone else struggles with. And today, we are absolutely going to crack the code of curved mirrors.
So think of this as our mission. We're going to conquer this concept together. Let's get started. Okay, here it is. The classic point of confusion. Concave versus convex. They sound almost the same, but they do the complete opposite thing. But what if the secret to telling them apart was hiding in the word concave itself this whole time?
It really all comes down to one simple idea. I call it the secret of the cave. And trust me, this is the key that's going to unlock everything for you.
Okay, just look at the word. Concave. It has cave right in it. That's it. That's your clue. A concave mirror is curved inward, just like the mouth of a cave. Light rays go into the cave to get reflected. It's honestly that simple. And a convex mirror? Well, it's just the opposite. It bulges outward. So just picture light hitting the rounded back of the cave. It can't get in, right? So it just bounces off the outside surface. So let's lock it in. Concave, light goes in the cave. Convex, light hits the back of the cave. Now this one simple difference, whether light goes into the cave or bounces off the back, it leads to two completely opposite behaviors. It's all about gathering light versus scattering it. Right, so that cave shape of a concave mirror acts like a funnel. It gathers up all the light and focuses it down to a single tiny point. That's why we call it a converging mirror. Meanwhile, the outward curve of a convex mirror does the exact opposite. It throws the light everywhere. It scatters it, which is why we call it a diverging mirror. This one thing, gathering versus scattering, is the key to understanding everything they do.
So, why does any of this matter? Gathering, scattering, who cares? Well, you do, because these two functions are the reason we see these mirrors all over the place in our daily lives. Let's look at a few examples you'll definitely recognize.
This little table breaks it down perfectly. Concave mirrors, the ones that gather light, are what you'll find in car headlights creating a powerful focused beam, or what your dentist uses to get a magnified view of a tooth. Then you have convex mirrors, the ones that scatter light. They're what give your car's side view mirror that huge, wide view. The form of the mirror is dictated entirely by its function.
Let's zoom in on that dentist's mirror. To spot a tiny cavity, the dentist needs an image of your tooth that's both magnified and upright. I mean, it would be pretty weird if it was upside down, right? A concave mirror delivers exactly that, but only when it's held super close to the tooth. It's the exact same principle used in those really good makeup or shaving mirrors.
Now, car headlights? This is clever. They use that gathering power, but they flip it around. Instead of collecting light, they project it. By putting the little light bulb at the mirror's exact focal point, all the light that shines back into that cave gets reflected out as a super strong parallel beam of light. It's just a brilliant piece of engineering, turning scattered light into a focused path.
Okay, now for the convex mirror. Think safety. You've all seen that warning on your car's side view mirror, right? Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. Well, that's because it's convex. It scatters light to give you a massive field of view. But the trade-off is that it makes everything look smaller and farther away. You see more of the road, which is absolutely crucial when you're changing lanes.
So we've nailed the physics, but there's actually a much bigger lesson here. It's what the source for this explainer calls the Halwa takeaway.
Because the real point of all this, and the reason we kick things off with that quote about winning, is that this was never just about mirrors.
It's really about a mindset. The source material for this used a great metaphor, halwa, which is a type of sweet, simple Indian dessert. The lesson is that any complex topic, whether it's physics or finance or whatever, can be broken down into smaller pieces until it becomes simple, sweet, and easy to digest. And that, right there, brings us full circle. The very first step to understanding anything is just believing that you can. It's having the confidence to look at a challenge and know, deep down, that you're going to figure it out.
You know, today we didn't just learn about mirrors, we learned a method for making complicated things simple. We found the cave in the problem. So the question I want to leave you with is this. What's the next complex idea you're going to conquer?